Okay, what time we have? 4:06. All right, so let's get to some additional TBEST tools. Okay, so we talked a little bit about the source code for the land use model. It's written in C#. It's available in the TBEST Tools GitHub repository. You can use Visual Studio 2022 or um, um, what's it called, Sam? VS,
VS Code.
yeah, VS Code, which I think is the free version of Visual Studio to run it. You can modify the logic and add references to existing or new model variables in there. It's object-oriented data and model code components. It includes a model run UI for full debugging capability. And so you can do, run the full model. You can debug it, see what's happening inside of it. So it's a useful tool if you're going to be trying to set up a model for yourself. You can also create deployable TBEST add-ins using the same kind of setup, Microsoft C# and Visual Studio. There is a sample add-in that you can download and run, and you can create custom tools using the TBEST code library plus all available Esri and Microsoft libraries, all of them combined, similar to what we did with the bus stop balancing. So create a kind of a workflow and tool set that can be used using all these different libraries and data that TBEST uses and have your own unique functionality relative to an add-in. All right, so parcel scenarios. We mentioned these, and basically you can create a version of the default parcel land use data that's editable in the parcel scenario editor. So how that sets up is you have this parcel scenarios folder in TBEST Explorer that's underneath of a transit system. You can create a new parcel scenario, give it a name and an out year that it would represent. In this case, it's 2033. Basically, you're utilized for creating alternative land use near a current stop or future stop, or applicable to TOD or transit-oriented development or development or regional impact, or DRI. Okay, the parcel editor itself, you can add, move, and delete parcels. You can edit land use distributions within a defined geography to reflect the planned land use mix, so the transit-oriented kind of development. You have the option to auto-generate parcels based on a specified parcel counts and building area by land use type. So you have a mobility area that you can add to the map. And within that mobility area, you can change or generate whole new parcels that would reflect what will be there in the future. So once you've created your parcel scenario, you can go to the properties of a network scenario. So this is a January 2025 network scenario. Go to the properties for it. We've looked at properties before, so you're familiar with this. But instead of using the default parcels, you're going to select the parcel scenario that you want to attach to that. So that every time you run the TBEST model or you run a market analysis, instead of using default parcels, it will use the parcel scenario.